I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and very silly one. Today's post: if this is victory, I'd hate to see defeat. Top Iran deal provisions you may have missed. And yes, it's way worse than you thought. If you thought politicians, pundits, and others reacted badly to the top 14 points of Dementia J. Trump's deal with Iran, just wait until they get to read the whole thing. We at Vocal Labs have been poking around and uncovered some other requirements that haven't been reported yet, but we expect will eventually come out, including one, the shield your eyes provision. If ever the supreme leader of Iran and Trump are in the same room, Trump has agreed to lower his eyes and not look at him directly. Number 2, slush fund diversion provision. The entirety of the fund that Genghis Khan planned to give to victims of government weaponization will now go to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard just because. Also, the tax immunity that the Trump family was supposed to get will now cover any Iranian economic activity in the United States. Go ahead, complain if you want, but I find it hard to believe it can be any worse than what the Trump family is currently doing. I'm having troubles today. Number 3, the he doesn't measure up provision. In a similar vein, although Iran's leader is believed to be 5'10", and Dementia J may or may not be 6'2", with or without lifts in his shoes, the Iranian leader is requiring that if the two of them are in the same room, he must always appear taller than Trump, even if the resident of the White House must sit in a lower chair or stand on a smaller platform to accomplish this effect. If not, the king of wishful thinking must bow his head so it is lower than his Iranian counterpart at all times. Number 4, the political nominee approval provision. Iran has reserved the right to reject any Trump political appointee it doesn't approve of. This used to be the duty of Congress, but now that Republicans in the body have refused to do it, somebody has to. Number 5, the Air Force One provision. When Donnie leaves office, the Epstein monster will no longer be able to keep the new Air Force One Qatar gave him for his own personal use. Instead, he must give it to Iran. That may sound mean, but hey, the price of a so-called victory where you win absolutely nothing and give away the entire store can indeed be very steep. Number 6, the MIGA provision, M-I-G-A. The Hunchback of Notre Dame will bear the cost of printing millions of red caps that say, "Making Iran Great Again," and they cannot be printed in China, and they must be printed at high rates in union shops. Number 7, the Epstein Fury provision. Iran agreed to turn over the original video of the Russian P-tape and videos detailing what happened during Trump's trips to Epstein Island, but they will get to keep copies and can reissue AI versions of them anytime the unhelpful hardware man steps out of line. Number 8 or 9 or 10, I don't know, the Who's Your Daddy provision. Talk about a terrible misreading of a provision. Trump thought that he agreed to a provision that stated whenever he and the supreme leader of Iran were in the same room, the leader could say loudly, "Who's your daddy?" And Trump would be required to say, "You are." And Sir Donald the Chicken-Hearted agreed to it because he planned to make sure they would never be in the same place at the same time. Unfortunately, negotiators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio didn't bother to read the whole thing. So now Khomeini can call Trump at any time of the day or night and wake him up just to have the exchange via speakerphone, even if it's during a cabinet meeting. If he fails to do so, Iran will immediately blockade the Strait of Hormuz again. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and very silly one.